Oke guys, jadi pagi ini tuh kita tadi punya drill ya, atau latihan emergensi. Jadi apabila ada sesuatu yang terjadi emergensi seperti kapal tenggelam atau kapal kebakaran, nah disitulah kita latihan seperti apa penanganannya. Nah tadi setelah drill tadi kita dapat briefing nih, khususnya buat yang baru join kapal. So enjoy ya, seperti apa sih briefing yang kita dapatkan nih, gue kasih tahu buat kalian. Enjoy di video. Lancar Jaya, lancar apapun yang kalian lakukan, dan jaya dimanapun kalian berada. Guys, kembali lagi di tHea channel, di channel informasi yang tentunya selalu menjadikan informasi menarik buat kalian semua. Nah pada kesempatan kali ini adalah video spesial buat kalian ya. Karena apa? Setelah gue kembali bekerja, nah jadi gue ini balik lagi kerja. Kalau buat kalian yang belum tahu, gue tuh kerja di Kapal Pesiar. Nah tentunya setelah saya kembali bekerja, setelah gue kembali bekerja di Kapal Pesiar, so tentunya gue bakal kasih kalian informasi sekitar Kapal Pesiar tentunya ya. Jadi dimulai dari video kali ini. Kemarin kan kita udah bahas tentang Turkish Island. Jadi gimana gue tuh kemarin kan naik ke Turkish Island dan gue review kapalnya seperti apa. Dan sekarang waktunya untuk video yang pertama tentang Kapal Pesiar ini, gue mau kasih tahu kalian, menginformasikan kalian bahwa ketika kita join kapal, kita baru naik kapal gitu ya, kita tuh dikenalkan dengan safety briefing. Jadi kebetulan pada hari ini tuh tadi ada namanya drill ya. Jadi drill itu semacam latihan apabila terjadi emergensi kepada kapal. Ini kapal laut ya. Jadi kalau misalnya sampai kapalnya tenggelam, kebakaran, nah kita istilahnya apa ya, ada latihan lah untuk situasi emergensi seperti itu. Dan tadi setelah latihannya selesai, kita mengikuti briefing yang diadakan di lounge ya. Itu berupa nonton video. Nah disitu gue mau kasih tahu atau mau kasih kalian seperti apa sih briefing yang kita dapatkan tadi. Dan kalau misalkan kalian tertarik sama perjalanan gue atau keseharian gue di Kapal Pesiar, tentunya kalian bisa ikutin channel gue satu lagi di tHea nih, channel tHea. Di situ kalian bisa tonton keseharian gue khususnya di Kapal Pesiar, ngapain aja. Jadi itu lebih lengkap lah ya. Kalau di sini kan mix ya, di sini mix sama lain-lain lah. Kalau di situ itu detail vlog gue sehari-hari. Oke guys, tanpa berpanjang-panjang, tanpa berlama-lama, yuk kita lihat seperti apa sih briefing yang tadi gue dapat. Enjoy.
Stations on board the ship. Unlike other ships, you won't be assigned a specific raft, you'll be assigned a raft station. When you come to a raft or abandoned ship, you're not allocated a specific raft. You will take the first 35 people, put them on the first raft, the next 35 people go on the next raft, and so forth. Let's have a look at the life raft and how it works. Firstly, we have the instructions, top center. Then we have the life raft shackle, used to attach the raft to the ship's side while we're embarking the raft. The yellow line is called the container line. This line stops the container or shell falling to the water and injuring somebody below. The blue arrow points to the hydrostatic release. This will be explained later in the video. Lastly, we have the two red lines. One is 6 meters long and called the quick release. The second is 36 meters long and called the painter. If you pull either of these ropes until they're at their end and then give a sharp tug, the raft will inflate. We use the quick release to inflate the raft when launching with the davit at deck level. If launching by throwing overboard, we use the long line, the painter. Now let's see how it's... now ready for boarding. It's important when we board the raft that people are spread out evenly around the raft so it doesn't tip to one side. It's also important that no sharp objects are taken in the raft, including women's high heel shoes. You will then be lowered to about a metre above the water, where you need to do two things: activate the release hook and cut the painter line. The painter is cut using a small knife located inside the entrance of every raft. To activate the release hook, pull down on the wire as shown in the diagram. Once the hook is activated and you are lowered the rest of the way into the water, as the weight comes off, the hook will automatically release. If for whatever reason the life raft davit cannot be used, the raft can be thrown overboard and inflated by giving the painter line a sharp pull once the raft is in the water. We would then climb down one of the 6 embarkation ladders on board to board the raft. What's going on? Can you reply?
The White Hamar H20 strongbow is secured to the deck or cradle and attached to the life raft lashing with a manual release hook. The life raft painter line is shackled to the red weak link connector. When the ship sinks, the water pressure within 4 meters will activate the sharp knife, which cuts the strong rope, and the life raft will float free. As the ship sinks, the life raft painter line will be stretched, and the life raft will start to inflate. The increased buoyancy of the inflated life raft will cause the red weak link to break, and the life raft will surface. Survivors can now board the inflated life raft.
Wessex Mark 8 red hand flare, a short-range distress alerting signal, also for pinpointing position. Pull out red end until telescopic tube clicks into place, indicating that it is fully extended and engaged. Unscrew red end cap. Hold at arm's length and point away and downwind. Pull red ball out sharply to fire. End plug ejects after 2 seconds delay. For use day or night, SOLAS requires 6 to be fitted in ship's lifeboats and life rafts. Produces bright red flame for 60 seconds at 15,000 candela and cannot be extinguished even if fully immersed. Para red rocket Mark 8A. A long-range distress alerting signal for use day or night. Hold signal firmly by ribbed handle. Unscrew red bottom cap. Do not point at people or property. Hold rocket vertically above head, pointing away from body. Aim slightly downwind. Bear in mind that rocket-propelled projectiles will seek the wind and turn into it. Ensure hands remain clear of top. To fire, pull red ball sharply down. Prepare for slight recoil. Rocket propelled. Ejects a red flare suspended on a parachute at an altitude of 300 meters, 1,000 feet, burning for 40 seconds at 30,000 candela. SOLAS requires 12 to be carried on the ship's bridge and 4 to be fitted in ship's lifeboats and life rafts. The Paynes Wessex Life Smoke Mark 9 distress alerting signal, position marker and wind direction indicator for pilots. Remove plastic cap, point away from body. Pull tab firmly away from canister. Ensure hand remains clear of hot end. Throw live smoke overboard immediately. Smoke will be emitted for 3 minutes following a 2-second delay. Floats in the water and produces dense orange smoke for a minimum of 3 minutes. For daylight use only. SOLAS requires 2 to be fitted in the ship's lifeboats and life rafts.
Nah guys, gimana, seru kan? Nah itulah tadi briefing tentang seputar tentang latihan kalau terjadi sampai emergensi gitu di kapal pesiar. So guys, mungkin sampai di sini video kita kali ini. Jangan lupa dukung terus tHea channel untuk perkembangan tentunya, agar channel ini bisa berkembang. Dengan cara apa? Dengan cara subscribe dan bagian video-video kepada yang lain, agar channel ini selain berkembang bisa juga bermanfaat untuk kalian semua. Jadi mulai video kali ini kita akan bahas tentang hal-hal yang ada di kapal pesiar dan juga tentang tempat-tempat wisatanya tentunya. Kalau namanya kapal pesiar kan pasti berkunjung ke tempat-tempat ya. Nah kita akan bahas juga tempat-tempat, nanti gue bakal kasih lihat kalian tempat-tempat wisatanya yang bisa menambah wawasan kalian tentunya. Dan sekali lagi, kalau misalkan kalian ingin lihat keseharian gue di kapal pesiar, langsung cek aja di channelnya, kepoin aja channelnya di tHea ya. Oke, sampai di sini video kita. Thank you for watching. Terima kasih sudah menonton video ini dari awal hingga akhirnya. Saya berdoa kiranya kebaikan Tuhan selalu bersama dengan kalian, diberikan umur yang panjang, diberikan kesehatan yang sempurna, dan juga diberikan rezeki yang melimpah tentunya. Salam lancar jaya, lancar apapun yang kalian lakukan, dan jaya dimanapun kalian berada. See you next time. Bye bye. Ciao.